Right, well, hi everybody, and welcome back to LUNDY'S WILDCAMP stroke bushcraft. And as you can see, it's starting to get a little bit dark now. It's about 6 o'clock at night, Saturday night. This is my first night back out since I hurt my back. So, just going to take it nice and easy, have a nice relaxing night. I've got Rooney and his son coming down to me local permission woods. They're on their way down now, so we'll be catching up with them soon. But as you can see, it's full of deers in here. So the farmer's ploughed all these fields, which is happy days because it makes a underfoot much easier for getting there. But there's a load of deer up the top of the field there as well, behind the haystacks. And as you've just seen, one darting right across us. But yeah, I've got a hammock in my Bergen to test out tomorrow if the rain stays off. We're due some torrential rain in the early hours of the morning all the way through Sunday. I do believe that parts of Cumbria and everything has been flooding, so we'll just wait and see how that goes, and I might have to postpone it. But I'm going to be ground dwelling tonight. I'm going to be underneath for, excuse me, just getting a bit of a windage problem there. Yeah, I'm going to be sleeping in a bivvy bag, ground dwelling, underneath the DD superlight tarp. I think Rooney's coming down, he's camping in his tent, because obviously he's got his son with him, like, and he doesn't want to scare him on his first night out. So, anyway, I'm going to shoot off. I've got a little bit of walk, and it's be dark in the woods by the time I get there, like, and I'll get set up and I'll bring you back. So, it's great to be back out. Absolutely fantastic being back out. Bergen's a little bit heavy, like, but I'm managing. Just got to take it nice and easy. Right, so here we are. As you can see, it's dark inside the woods. So, but there you go. Our little bits of wood that I stacked up on the last time are still here, and a couple of bits over there as well. Today I'm wearing the Falraven Abisco 75 litre. It's a very comfortable pack considering the amount of gear I've got in there, because I've got like a ground dwelling sleeping system and a hammock system in there as well. My beer, my food, and all my little knicks-knacks, saw, a couple of things like that, like. So yeah, now all I need to do is get myself set up. So I need to leave a bit of a prime area for Rooney, so when he comes in he hasn't got much hassle of looking for a better spot. So I found that already. He's going to be setting up in a tent, and he needs two trees similar to opposite each other to put a tarp over. So I found that area for him, so I've given up my prime spot. I'm a good lad, you know. It's because he's got his son coming as well. I want to make it nice and easy for him and enjoyable as well, even though it's pitch black, like. But I've got a few head torches with us and a couple of lamps with us as well, so it'll be nice and light for him. And if he hasn't got a torch, then you can always pinch one off me. But I'm sure Rooney's got all the kit for him in any rate. As you can see, in any rate, there's a lot of leaf foliage on the ground. So this is the type of year I like, because I like building and leafage. Gives you a nice shelter on your roof. So anyway, I'm just debating which way to sleep tonight, whether to put it in a plough point or just a basic setup, quick and easy. I've got my DD super light tarp, so I think I might just go for the traditional easy setup with a lean-to, and yeah, I'll do that off camera and I'll bring you back, because it's pitch black. You aren't going to really see nothing anyway, like it. I need to get cracking because I need to get some firewood. So anyway, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. See you in a bit. Right, well, it's been a little while since I last spoke to you, but anyway, I'm all set up. We've got the social area side set up. Rooney and his son's here as well, so Rooney's just finished off getting set up as well with his tent and that. I'll just quickly show you around my setup. This is my second configuration I've had. The first one I just wasn't happy with, like. But anyway, let's have a look. So basically I've just got the tarp up high, alright, and like an apex style got me net underneath it, or me sleeping system in, and inside of here I have, just to stop the condensation, I've got me Snugpak Special Forces bivvy bag. Inside there I've got me new Thermarest mat. I've still got me thin 3-season sleeping bag, because I don't think it's cold enough for to bring the 4-season yet, and my little pillow. That's all up the top end there, so I think, because it slopes down slightly on this side. But anyway, that's it, nice and comfy, cosy, alright, and it's going to stop all the little critters getting into us the night. So then, obviously, my traditional table and chair. I've brought the East Hills hammock from East Hills Outdoors. I've used the tarp over the back there, which you'll see in a second. But I've just got a few bits and pieces laid down here, like my cooking pot and things, water, food and beer, fire kit, and a couple of odds and sods like tools and that. And then round here, this is where I've got my main tripod for the camera. This bag here, it's got all my little knives and everything in, and bits and pieces that I need for around camp. My saw, and this is my new purchased, the the Condor shovel. So I'm going to have a little play around with that later on tomorrow and see what it's like for chopping wood and things. And then I've just stashed my Bergen at the back there. This is the East Hills hammock. I was going to sleep in it, but I didn't bring it under blanket, and I'm just going to do a separate video for that in any rate. Alright, so over here we've got young Will. Hi. Say how, Will. And, Will's come out for the first time camping with me and his father. Obviously he's been out camping with his dad before. We'll move a little bit closer because we can't really see him. So you enjoying yourself so far, son? Yeah. Yeah? He's been getting some firewood and that and helping his dad set up. So happy days. We'll get a fire on soon, so it's getting a bit chilly, innit? Yeah. And there's Rooney over there, look, sitting on his backside again as normal.
Being invaded by mongs.
Ah, there's loads of little spiders around and that and that. So Rooney's brought an old tent out, which is absolutely huge, like. It's quite heavy and all, like, but it's a good little tent, that, like.
Right,
Aztec. What's that? Aztec Esquina Plus. Aye, sorry, that, like, it looks a bit like the OEX 3-man tent I used to have. Or similar sort of shape. But anyway, what we've done is, for the shelter for to sit under tonight, we've got the East Hills tarp here, which is like a grey colour, and it's got a silver backing underneath, so hopefully that'll reflect all the heat back down to it when we're sitting under here. Because it's free, we've got a massive tarp, and I just need to move the fire a bit because it's kind of far away at the minute, and then get some more wood. So in any rate, that's a little bit of waffle for now. I need to get some wood prepped for the fire, and then we'll get that going. I think Rooney's cooking a curry tonight, so happy days, because I was just going to bring pasta and beans, me, like, 'cause I had out in the house because it was a lastminute.com camp for me. So got to be back out though, got to be out. All right, so catch you in a little while. Right, so we've been out collecting some wood, so what we're doing now is just processing it down to little piles. So you can see we've got absolutely tons of it. All right, and that's all just from over the sorry about the camera action there, that's just over from down the hillside. There's absolutely tons of dead fallen there where branches have just fell over the years. They've all piled up, so they're not going onto the ground, so they're bone dry. So happy days, like. So we're just processing it all at the moment. The lads are doing all the thinner bits up the top there. So that's it. Just put when you get your handfuls, Will, just put them into the fireplace, mate, and then we'll just keep piling it up and up, and then that can be what's starting for the fire. So we're gonna get Rooney's lad to set the fire off. Just turn this torch off, and is it off? It's not even off, is it? Yeah, so he's going to be setting the fire tonight. That's his task, and then me and Rooney are going to sit back and relax and let the young un do all the graft, like, and we'll have a can. And Rooney's over there snapping some twigs and all there. for you that think he doesn't dine out.
Hey, I'm burnt out.
I know, he's got a proper sweat on, like. Look at me, I'm doing a t-shirt, or I'm grafting me, like, you know. When we saw when we saw back and everything, you know, and he's making his day all the carrying. Anyway, we'll get the firewood prepped. I'm not going to bore you with that. I didn't even know if this video will make it out, to be honest. But anyway, we're going to prep all that wood, and then we'll bring it back when we're sat ready to relax and get the fire started. All right. Right, well, we've got my scran, so as you can see, nice curry there, absolutely fantastic it is, and some naan breads as well, fantastic. It's more of a late supper than a tea, because the times are ticking, like I think it's about 11:30 or something, or even later, but you happy, son?
Yeah.
Yeah, you having fun? We're having fun, everybody. That's what it's all about. As Damien says from the Fell Wanderer, get out there and do some wild camping, because you know it makes sense. You know it makes sense. And I've only had one can. We're taking it easy tonight because we've got the boy over with. Alright, so there's not much footage going on, but we're having a proper chill night. But it's a nice chill night because it's first night since I've been out, since I had my accident with my back, and I couldn't think of a better way to spend my first night. So anyway, I'm going to sit and eat this food. I might bring this back later, I might not. If I don't, I'll see you in the morning. Alright, cheers everyone.
Right, good morning everybody. Had a really nice, comfortable, warm sleep last night, but now I'm half hanging out my sleeping bag. I can feel a little bit of a chill. The wind's picking up a canny bit, and I think I can feel a little bit of drizzle coming down onto the tarp. I think it's a little bit of rain. I know due to some heavy downpours, so I'm just going to lie in my scratch up for a bit, relax. I think I'll watch a little bit of YouTube. Rooney's laddie, Will, sorry, he seemed to enjoy himself yesterday, so that's a bonus, like, you know. Oh, his first time being out camping with her. And yeah, he's done really well. Collecting wood, cutting wood up, trying to light the fire with a ferro rod, which he done a really cracking job. Loads of sparks, just obviously the tinder wasn't good enough to take the spark, like. So yeah, nice bit of curry off Rooney last night. I think the Ben went to bed about 12ish, and then me and Rooney sat up for a couple of hours, had a couple of drinks, had a bit of natter, and put the world to rights. Right, well, I'm still lying here in bed. It's been about an hour since I last spoke to you. I've been checking the footage on this camera and I am not happy. Once again, GoPro Hero 9 has let me down big time. It's about 5 clips shown on the screen as not available to view, and some of them are really good clips of time lapses and everything. The band setting the fire gun, all sorts. I don't even know if this clip's even going to be shown, whether it gets through the system or not. But this GoPro Hero 9, it'll be definitely going back now because it's really paying me off. I had a similar problem with a hammock review video I done, and I'm just not impressed with GoPro Hero 9 whatsoever, like. So I'm going to have to get into my bag, get my GoPro 7 out and start recording on that, like, because I'm just not happy. I'm not a happy puppy whatsoever. You pay a lot of money to get a GoPro Hero 9 thinking it's going to be the bee's knees, with all the lighting system, the modular system, the whole shebang, and it is nothing but fuck up. Sorry for swearing, but it's doing my napper in. But yeah, I'm just been sitting chilling, watching some YouTube in bed because it's very, very windy now, and it's raining. So I don't know if you can see through the net, but yeah, it's very windy. And obviously because I've got my tarp up high, the wind's just coming straight through. But the netting's giving us a little bit of protection from the wind, and the tarp's giving us plenty of protection from the actual rain itself. It's not pouring down yet, like, but it is raining. So I'm not sure if you're picking it up on the volume, but yeah, sounds like Rooney and the Ben's away. They've been talking for a while inside the tent, so we're just chilling out. We're in no rush. This up here is a light cum charger cum pump for putting up the beds, and I tell you what, like, I'm impressed with that. Flex tail gear, light, pump and charger. The light, like, I never even charged it from putting it out, from getting it out of the box, and that light lasted all night, and I'm not sure if it's still working, like. Oh, look at that, and it's still working. And that's the second setting, and that's the main setting, and that's during the morning light. It's absolutely brilliant, and obviously it comes with a bag with loads of little fittings on it. So I'd just like to say thank you very much for sending it. I'll put the name of the company. It's a young gentleman who's set up his own website and everything, and yeah, I'm totally impressed with it, like. So go and give him a look. He's a young British company setting out on a web page, selling stuff. They'll do Instagram and everything as well. That's how he contacted me to have a look at this, and yeah, mate, thank you very much. It's a nice bit of kit, and I'm really, really impressed with it. So check out the link below, all right, for his page to go and buy one, all right. And if you do, just tell him that Lundy sent you. Great bit of kit, that. Very impressed, and even Rooney was very impressed with it last night. He used it to blow his airbeds up and that for him and the Ben, and yeah, we had it on all night. It was dark early, so say from 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock onwards, all the way till 2 o'clock in the morning. So there's a good 5 hours of light getting used out of it, and it's still working. Happy days. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Right, well, that's me up and about and out of my shelter now. As you can see, the wind, I don't know if you can pick it up on the sound, like, but it is windy. But yeah, I think me tarp needs to be a bit more taut. Possibly have a bit of a stick under there just to keep it up a bit. But it's keeping the rain off us, and that's the main thing. Ridge line's gone slack, which I'm quite surprised at, but I'm not in another way, so I must need to sort it out. But as you can see, even on the other side where the wind's not coming straight into it, it's up and doing all over the place. But it's keeping the rain off us, and that's what it's all about. Like, you just seen a clip there of the fire, as you can see. There's still little bits of embers on the floor. It's even though it's raining, it's still warm, that, so I'm just going to leave it in any rate, let it die down with the rain, and I'll collect some water. So there's some water being puddling on there, just a tiny little bit, like, oh, it's gone now. Nearly had all in my hand. And anyway, that's it. But yeah, seems like everything's gone slack with the wind and everything. Obviously, this is the tarp from out the hammock from East Hills Outdoors. So really ended up there still in the tent, like. But East Hill Outdoors, this is that tarp. Alright. I'm not going to do the review on the hammock. I'll leave that for another day. So it looks like this battery's running out. But yeah, it's a lot chillier. Sorry about the camera action there. Yeah, it's a lot chillier now than what it was last night, because obviously the wind's picked up and it's drizzling a bit. I've got my new jacket on and instantly I went red hot with it on. So that's happy days, like. So let's just get underneath here and hopefully this clip stays on the actual camera, because the GoPro is playing up again. So I've got all my cook system here. You seen last night, I was eating out of, and we used it for part of the cooking. Me titanium pot, 900ml pot, absolutely brilliant little pot this. And then I've brought out my Soto thermostat cooking system as well, and used that for a big cup last night for drinking me alcohol out of. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get some hot water on the go, make a brew, make some food, and then I'll pack away on all unessential kit. And I'm in no hurry, like I said earlier on, and just chill out underneath the tarp for a bit. But I've just got a right shiver there, as if someone's spat on my grave. So in any rate, I've waffled enough this morning, so I'll see you in a bit. Right, well, I've now reverted back to my GoPro Hero 7 because the GoPro Hero 9's losing too much footage again, and I'm just not happy. Like, I think I've already mentioned this about 3 times this morning. But anyway, as you can see, I've got my Soto Windmaster stove on with my Soto Soto thermostat cooking system. So I'm just getting my brew kit out, ready to make a brew, and then I've got my porridge to pour into the water that's left in the titanium pot there. So obviously, like, if you've just watched my video on Sunday gone, you'll see that that's a 700 titanium pot with a 400 titanium pot, and then a stainless steel 350 pot. Alright, which is like your cup come thermostat when you make it and put it into there. It puts like a vacuum seal on it, and it keeps the stuff in it nice and warm. Alright, comes with little clips to pick it all the pots up when they're warm, and some nice lids. But anyway, as you can see in here, the wind's picking up again, even a bit more than what it was earlier on, and the rain's starting to get a little bit heavier as well. Rooney and Will's up now, so Rooney's just getting the sitting area where we sat last night sorted out for him, the den, and he's going to get a brew and some food on, same as what I'm doing. But I'm just going to stay under here. I'm pooling a bit of water there, like, we'll just get rid of that, and then have a slow pack up. And as you can see, the stove is called a Windmaster because it's got like a little rim that comes all the way around the top of it, and that stops the wind from blowing all the flame all over the place. And as you can see, it's working absolutely perfect in this weather, and that's the reason why I bought this stove. Alright, and once I bought a stove and I really enjoyed the stove that much, that's why I started buying some of that cook systems as well. And I'm thinking about buying the other cook system, which is another pot system, but it's a bigger version.
Thinking about buying that as well. But Soto, if you're watching this, feel free to send us it. I'll quite happily have a look at it and do a review for you. But you know, I like a bit of free kit. Rooney's just been saying there about how I get all this free kit and he gets out. So any sponsors out there that want to send us any kit, send us 2 of everything, please. If I can give Rooney one. You know. But anyway, nice brew. So I've got a tea bag. The water should be nearly boiled. Oh, it's nearly there, like, nearly there. Happy days. And me cooked breakfast anything this morning, just porridges. So nice and easy. And then I'm going to turn this off now because that's that boiled. And you can see the water's down everywhere. And then let's get these little snip things, little pincers. Because I've got the thermos flask on there, it's not going to get warm inside of there. On there, I mean. That's these brews sorted. And then I've got about that much water left, which is probably too much in any rate for my porridge, but I didn't mind it being a little bit watery like. It's just extra hot fluids to drink, isn't it? As you can see, that didn't take long at all to boil, did it, in these windy conditions. So that's what I like about it. Rubbish down there. God damn, that wind's picking up. That down there for now. I need to find my spoke. There's my spoke. Oh, there it is. Gonna give that a nice stir. Oh, that's thickening up quite well, that. But what I'm going to do is to get this little pot, and that will keep my food warm, and let it stew for a bit and let it thicken up. All right. Lovely, jubbly. That's my breakfast all done. And here's the boys, look. What you got cute in, Rooney?
You want his coffee first.
Coffee? You're a coffee drinker, eh?
Well,
hey.
Where's your cook? Look all them cans lying all over.
Well, I had 2 cans of lager and 2 cans of Coke last night. But Rooney's got a different cook system to me. What's the cook system you've got there, Rooney?
Blanc. I don't know which one it is.
Is it that thing Bob? The one in McCarley.
It's a Dubry Firkin.
Dubry Firkin. Well, that's boiled his water quite quick, hasn't it?
Took about 2 minutes.
Aye.
I don't remember the brand. Yeah.
Aye. Well, I'll put it up on the screen when we find out what it's called. But anyway, I'm going to leave these 2 to crack on and get ourselves sorted. I'm going back under my little shelter because it's getting wet, and yeah, I don't even know if this camera's pointing in the right direction, you know. But anyway,
it is, I can see a big fat head from
can
there.
you? Oh, yeah. Brilliant. Because the GoPro Hero 7 hasn't got a front screen on, you see. Because my GoPro 9's letting us down again, so it's getting sent back this time. Anyway, stop waffling, get me brew, get me breakfast, and I think I'll have a slow pack up and just leave the tarps up for now, see how we'll go, see what we're going to do. Alright. Right, that's us getting packed now. The weather's really coming in bad now, like it's absolutely pouring down, it's dead windy. So we're packing up. I'm not going to bore you with doing any time lapse because it'll just take us ages now because I've got stuff everywhere. Alright, I'll just bring you back as and when we're packed up and ready to walk out, and I'll see you in a little while. Right then, we're just about packed up. I've got my big tarp still up. That's just to keep all the gear underneath until we're finally packed up our main stuff. Rooney's just in the background there with his son Will. They're just packing away the tent now. This is my location here where our hammock ground well. It's just a bit of grass, a bit of leaf moved, and I'm just about to do the fire. I've been dousing all the water that we had left on it, and I'm just about to check the ground, make sure it's okay. With my little pokey stick. Had tons of water. It's been pouring down with rain all night, all morning, sorry. But that's perfect. Nice and mushy, as you can see. So, get it right down. Get rid of all the bits. And then we're just going to feed that back to the earth. As you can see, my back's a lot better. So can I get me full stretch so I can't do the splits or anything like. Not that I could to the earth place like. But anyway, that's it all done there. Nicely done. And then wet leaves on the top to make them look a bit cleaner. And that's it. Obviously I'll kick a bit more leaves over this area. We're going to change the area and anyway for the fire for the next time we'll come up here. Because obviously, as most of you know that watch this channel all the time, this is my permission woods. I've got permission to build in here, have fires in here and everything. Alright, and as you can see, Rooney's area's spotless as well. Just packing the tent up for the last bit. But we'll get the tarp and that put away and get our burgers on, and I'll see you in a short while. Right, as you can see, everything's nice and tidy, just no leaf on the plot, but we camp here all the time, it's my permission. And yeah, so got to be back out camping again, and we'll see what the footage is like when I get home and do a bit of editing. But it's been a cracking night. It's been a wet morning, like poured down, windy, but it's all part of the fun and games, isn't it? So anyway, I'd just like to say thank you very much everybody for watching. Hopefully I should have had my subscriber giveaway done by now. If not, I apologise, and I'll get it done ASAP for the winner. And I'd just like to say it's been a good night camping out with you, mate. You've been a good little grafter, harder work than what your dad does, like, so good lad. Would you like to say anything?
Remember to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Happy days, well done lad. And back over to the main man himself, Mr. Rooney.
Well, it's nice to see you. I hope you have a sneaky time tonight. Well, when you see it, it'll be long gone. Yeah, just one couple of little facts is, did you know that dolphins sleep with one eye open? Right, that's one fact.
Birds do that too.
Alright, and the other one fact is the first hoovers that were ever invented were horse-drawn, right? So you can stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Poodle pips, you bet.